Look, yesterday the matter was very confusing. I was presented with a fait accompli that there had been a menu which, as I said at the time, I had not seen, but was in no position to clarify whether something was there that I hadn't witnessed. And the last thing I wanted to do was to make categoric statements which were found to be incorrect. And as the day unfolded, what became very clear was that a former staff member, who my understanding has not been on the premises for several months prior to the 28th of March, made an allegation to the Labor Party and to others that this document was in fact made available at this activity. And that is now quite clear from the proprietor and from all of the people that I have spoken to that were in attendance that night that it was not there. So, rather than going off half-cocked and making statements which I may well have been found to be incorrect on, I said as it was. I had not seen it. I condemned it. And let me put this on the record, that neither the Prime Minister nor any other woman should have to tolerate this sort of language. It is on the internet. There are incredible vile things on the internet today, and it's demeaning to a lot of people. I condemned it yesterday, I condemn it today, and I'll condemn it tomorrow. What my job is to do what it was supposed to be doing yesterday when this occurred, and that is to work for the people of the Sunshine Coast, to work in the interests of making this a better country. That's what the government should be doing, that's what the opposition should be doing.
Are you embarrassed to have been linked to this sort of incident?
It's an extraordinary question, really. I'm being linked to something which there was nothing there. It didn't occur. So, I think I find that the hardest thing to deal with is that you ask a question about, am I embarrassed about something that didn't happen?
Why apologise yesterday then, Mal, if you had
I apologised for the comments because it was presented to me as though it was a fait accompli, that it was there. Here was a document. I wasn't to know that it wasn't there. That has become clear, and I'm saying if I have been somewhere where this document has been presented, then it doesn't stand for my principles and my values or my family's, and it's the decent thing to do.
Can you, I suppose, categorically rule out that Joe Richards wasn't told by the party to release that statement?
I can categorically tell you that Mr. Richards has made his statements on his own volition.
What have your conversations now been like with him? I mean, are you sort of disappointed?
Well, what do you think? I mean, seriously, with what we've been through in the last 24 hours, being condemned uphill, down dale, and some of the vitriol to the office here has been extraordinary. But to be fair, some people have rung back today and emailed back apologising for them jumping to conclusions, and I thank them for that.
Do you think that this was some sort of political attack to get you?
I'm not here, others can speculate. I have a job to do. When I set out to be the LNP candidate, it was to win the respect and the trust of the people of Fisher. I think our country's in a lot of trouble. We've got people that we could not even pick up in our own oceans who are dead trying to get here. And we're focusing on things that didn't even happen. Look, I have an important job to do. I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to continue to remain focused on what I think is important. And I'll leave it in the hands of the people of Fisher to decide whether or not I have actually met up to the standards that they demand.
So, sorry, just going back to what you said, you didn't even know that whether or not this menu had gone out. So were you even at this fundraiser? Or
No, of course I was there. Absolutely.
So how come you weren't aware that this was...
Well, I never saw any menu. And so then it could well have had something that I hadn't seen. I mean, there's 15 to 20 people in a room, and you get confronted with a document that is real, and told that it's happened, only to find out that it hasn't happened.
Had you seen this joke, this menu joke emailed to you previously?
Never.
Would you have found it funny?
No. Look, I think I've made my point very clear here about where I sit on these things, and I can't make it any more clear than that. I disagree vehemently with our Prime Minister and what she's done to our country. Treating any woman or any person in this way is totally unacceptable.
Anything else that you would like to add, Mal?
No, that's fine, thank you.